What's up, y'all? We're out here on a surprisingly calm Kansas day. There is almost zero wind, and we're going to do a little bit of field work with this that I don't currently throw in my bag. Actually, there is a few in here that I do bag, but there is something that I got to show you guys. Bang. I got this, honestly, pretty recently. It's a Nice Strike 2. If you don't know, you will in a few minutes, but I'm not clickbaiting you guys. This is one of the most sought after discs I can think of off the top of my head. So we got a whole bag. I kind of describe them as they go, and just come out and vibe with me, guys. This thing's dope. They fly great too, you'll see. They're like surprisingly overstable. So I'm thinking about switching from zones to drops. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Okay, we're to our next one that's pretty exciting here. We got a Christmas Ritual, also negative. Love these guys, love all their plastic, and they all fly really, really well. So. Yeah, that's a good run of those. That was actually kind of beefy, holy cow. All right, so for the longest time I have bagged this FD2 right here. It's a third tooled Innova made FD2. I didn't do this. It looks sweet though. It looks like watermelon. So this is like my favorite fairway of all time. If I lost it, I would actually cry. So, but we do have one out of C. Monty's collection. It's got a stamp and his signature with the sweet Denver Broncos color, orange and blue. So I think that's pretty rare. Not sure, but we're also going to test those against the new FD2 that they have. They feel honestly almost identical. These are maybe a tiny bit flatter, which is weird because those are extremely flat. But it's been a minute since I've thrown this one, so we'll compare them. And then lastly, we'll throw this thing. I am terrified to throw this because I think the last used one sold for upwards of like $80 that I know of, and it is slightly inked on the back, and it's been thrown maybe 5 times. So I'm terrified, but also super excited to throw this. If you don't know about FD2s, you're about to. Oh, a little rough, but not horrible. Oh, grip lock. Oh. I should tell you everything you need to know though. That was a pure anhyzer line, and it still glided like crazy. Those things are so great. New FD2. They feel like if you handed them to me, I don't think I'd be able to tell you a difference. So hopefully they fly super similar. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, pretty close actually. Guys, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared right now. This is terrifying. This is what I'm concerned about with the FD. This would be really hard to find it in, especially if I go deep in there. I'm teeing off from way over there. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. I see why people pay quite a bit of money for that. That's actually pretty great. You see, at this point, I had no clue how far that went.
This golf team?
What? Yeah, we just started one up this year.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's a little rough, but we're getting there. Wearing my Ford Hay shirt. I designed this logo. I'm pretty proud of it. So I had a guy come up and ask me about it. That's what that was all about. Next disc is the Athena. I'm thinking about starting to bag one because they're pretty great from what I know. They're pretty torque resistant, and I feel like I could throw it hard. I wish they were a little bit more stable, I think. So if you have a suggestion for like a more overstable Athena, by just like a little bit, drop it please. I will be willing to test it out. So Athena's next. Sweet dye, by the way. But yeah, see, it fucks out of that pretty well, actually. But yeah, just a little bit more stability is what I'm looking for. Oh well. This one, I'm considering bagging this. It's a Hallex. It flies really nice. Oh gosh. Well, it wasn't a grip lock, but it was an early release. Oh my god. Man, the drivers just suck today. We got four backhand and 2 forehand drivers. Yeah, hopefully I don't grip lock it into the fairway on my right. Yeah. Hey. That was fun. Oh god. All right, we're on to the forehands. I haven't thrown many today. I threw one with the drop. I think that was my only one so far. Next time I'll remember to pack more forehand discs. But we got a Halo Boss and a PD2, and then we're done with the first sesh. Dang. I think I threw that on pure hyzer. There we go. So I'm out here collecting, right? This is about 400 feet downrange. I was wrong about that PD2. It was about 30 short, 20 short, I guess. So not bad, I guess, but it makes sense. My arm's not warmed up. I threw a total of like 3 forehands today. But check this out. This was the Halo Wraith that was a pure turnover line. Super lightweight, even with it. You guys will never believe what's even with that. Guys, the hype is real. All right, y'all. So the first set is done. I've thrown all the discs in here. This family doesn't look like they're going anywhere that's playing kickball, and I really don't want to hit them. So as to try to avoid that, I'm going to throw just kind of the ones that I liked and the ones that I think need a second chance, because I grip locked or early released on about a third of them, which is pretty embarrassing. Well, if you couldn't tell, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and it's late December. It is like 70 degrees out. So that's definitely an adjustment, but I think more than anything, it's just my timing on the misreleases. So that's what I'm going to be trying to work on this next set. I'm probably only going to throw 10 shots, maybe. The ones I really want to try again. I really feel like I need to try any of the mid-ranges again, or putters. I feel like I got most of those pretty good. I want to try the anything that starts with FD, so FD2s or the regular FD. I'm not really worried about my Athenas. I'll try the CD1, the 2 PDs, and then maybe a couple drivers. But yeah, I really don't want to hit this family, because that poor kid, man. The adults just keep kicking that ball like over the fence. It's not even fair. The kid has to like sprint every single play. So we're gonna resume that next set here pretty soon, and hopefully I don't kill him. I'm gonna do my best to watch out. This family is a big fan of the Oppo Taco. They keep going right field. I mean, home plate is that way, and they're kicking it straight down my fairway. So they really like the opposite field, I guess. Pitcher's got to make an adjustment. Okay, I think those people on the left are far enough down. They're probably about 400 feet, and I'm throwing fairways. I don't think I'm going to rip an FD2 430. I might surprise myself, but, you know. I'm just not hitting my angles right. I think that I'm gonna try to hyzer flip it this time. Oh. Well, at least it didn't go in the tall grass, but you can take 20 bucks off of it now. No angle control today. I finally hit the angle good. Too bad the height was terrible. There we go. Oh my gosh, ace that. Woo. Gave it an ace run. That's pretty far. Kind of saucy. Oh god, that's what I get. I'm gonna try to get this on some crazy line. Gotta put a lot of hyzer on it. I might try to hit 500 here. No, babe. No. Dang it. Okay, and just for reference, since you guys may not believe the numbers because it's just an open field, there's not really any landmarks. Right by that basket right there, you can see a little thing. That's the 500 marker. Here's that cod breaker. If I stand even with it, I'm about, I don't know, 40 short of it. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm using to define the distance. And, well, obviously I'm using UDisc and a rangefinder, but. So that concludes the fieldwork session. Not a couple really good throws, couple not so great ones. I think more than anything, the errant releases were due to just like a little bit of an illness. I was not feeling very good yesterday. I was still recovering from it, doing better. Some notable discs in here. This new FD2, I haven't thrown it all that much. Oh, come on. The Skywalkers, the new ones, the Casey White, great choice by the way. FD2. I actually really like the feel of it, and it flies pretty similar to the original the run that I bag that was a Nova made. So I might have to switch to these. I don't know how well they beat in because the current FD2 that I bag is very, very beat in. And it flies about the same. So my guess is that these get a little bit flippier, but out of the box, these are very good. Let's see what else is notable. Oh yeah. Earlier in the video, I showed off this Diet Oath that I did. Pretty sweet. And then I also showed off this Christmas ritual. They still have both of these on the website. This one obviously isn't dyed. I did this one myself. But Negative Disc Golf sells a lot of really good stuff. They also have a overstable mid-range called the Rain. And they start off like more stable than a Mutant, but they beat in to be really nice and smooth, still super beef, but they do beat in really nice. All of them do. This isn't the ritual I have in my bag. The one I have in my bag is dead straight, and then I'm considering bagging this one over my throwing envies. So I think the last notable one that I have is this Wraith. I got this from my buddy Kenny. Shout out Kenny, love you, buddy. It's 164 grams. He got it out of a used bin. And this thing might be the one that I break 500 with. I've done it a couple times, but this thing feels like it goes super far. So, those are the notable discs that I threw today. And then obviously this thing, it's incredible. I won't lie. I can see why people pay $80 for it. I won't ever pay $80 for it, and I didn't pay $80 for it. I got it in like a lot, so it ended up being a lot cheaper, or I ended up getting a lot cheaper than they normally go for. But worth the hype. It's hard to say. It's an FD. I've thrown a lot of FDs, but this one does glide and fly really well. It's a great hyzer flip. You can, I mean, I threw it as far as I threw that Wraith the first round. So yeah, you could definitely say it's worth the hype. For me, I don't think I'd ever buy another one. I like it a lot, but I just can't justify the price on it. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you want to see more of this and if you have any suggestions for videos. I'm thinking about putting together a forehand masterclass video because that's kind of like my main forte. I do throw a lot of backhands, but my forehand, I feel like, is what I can kind of capitalize on for content. So let me know what you guys want to see next. Merry Christmas. I know this is coming out after Christmas, but yeah, and a Happy New Year. I'll see you guys later.